fellow dragons. As you'll probably remember from the last episode, I had trouble getting the recording to stop. Oh no. So you could hear me clicking and flailing around trying to get OBS to stop without losing the recording. Good news, we didn't lose last episode. Otherwise, I would have had to restart the Senri episode and try to get back to the point where the door fixing was a thing. But now we are back. Dream episode. For an instant, I thought it was my own side, but when I looked beside me, I noticed the gloomy look on Mikoto-chan's face. Is something wrong, Mikoto-chan? Oh, nothing. What about you? You have impressive bags under your eyes this morning. Really? And what's up with you, Nanami? I didn't say anything. I've spent enough time with you to notice when you are not looking well, even without you saying a single word about it. Are both of you troubled by something? Why would you think I would allow myself to be troubled by something? Boy trouble? What? There's no boy trouble. What is that? You wouldn't? Of course not. Rather than let it bother me, I would take action. Time stops for no one, so I do not waste mine being troubled, especially not by boys. Wow, I knew that you'd know how to deal with things, Mikoto-chan. I'm constantly worrying about things. I have the boy trouble. I have the boy trouble bad. I'm always worried something I say will make someone hate me or that I'm being a bother, so I feel like I can't really be me. Blend, maybe you shouldn't be dating someone. At all. No one, if you can't be you with someone, then you shouldn't be dating them. Honestly, you shouldn't even be friends with them, but sometimes things aren't that simple. What the? Oh. Someone's box cutter just sliced this open when they were putting it on the shelf. This must have been the first one, the one at the top of the package. I have a bottle of green tea that I've been sipping on throughout this episode and the last one. It's empty now. I just now noticed that there's a little slit in it where someone's box cutter sliced open the box. It's a good thing it didn't slice the bottle itself, otherwise there would be green tea everywhere. Because if you use a box cutter wrong, it can cut those open. I've done it. Because there's not a lot of places in my town where I can get this, and not all the flavors are even available. So the easiest thing for me is to just order an entire case off the internet. And then I use my box cutter to open it. If you do it very, very wrong, or use a kitchen knife, you can slice right through that. Don't use a kitchen knife to open boxes containing tea. Being with other people is quite difficult, isn't it? I can see why Senri-kun likes to hermit. I agree with that. Really? Yeah, why isn't something that's been bothering me? Why isn't there an option to skip over this part? This part is always the same, except for the one time that it wasn't. Like, I don't even know if this part even happens in the Mystery Man route because reasons. But in every route where the dream sequence happens, it's this scene with maybe minor variances. Very minor variances, even fewer than the walk up to a place that has a different scene that is very minor variances and has its own skip option. There's no option to skip this or the walk to the place. That's kind of a bit of an oversight, because it's always the same. Like, this scene it is always the same up until the point that someone interrupts the girl's conversation. And the only time that becomes different is... Actually, no. Even then, like, the thing changes different. Like, the scene changes sooner in that instance, and Heishi shows up instead of Itsuki. Itsuki's gonna interrupt their conversation in a moment, because it's the same every time. So if you're from other routes, don't worry, it's fine. You're not missing anything if you're choosing to skip straight to the dream sequence. If this is your first route, well, spoiler alert, you'll be able to skip over in other routes, because you'll have already seen it. And I've been trying to do the same bit each time, so that you don't feel like you're missing anything if you skip. Because there's no way in hell for me to make this different enough. I'd rather just give you all the option to skip over it, because this game is long. It's longer than expected. It's short, but if you're reading it out loud, it's longer than expected. I imagine it would be even longer if I had people to read with me. But I don't have enough friends for that. Or rather, I don't have enough friends that have time for that. I have friends that would find it fun if we did that together, but they do not have the time. Like, I could probably very easily rope my boyfriend into joining me for this, and me be whichever girl and him be whichever guy for each thing. And that'd be adorable, but he doesn't have the time for that shit. We have to plan in advance just to be able to have time together, because our work schedules don't line up. Because that is just how things are. What is that outside the window? Is that... Oh, wow, my oregano is producing flowers. It didn't do that last year. It must really like me this year. That means there's gonna be even more next year. Wonder if the mint's gonna produce flowers and have even more of it next year. Alright, back to Nanami's line. Yeah, Well, I don't have to do anything, it's a relief. But even in those situations, I have regrets as well. Yes, it's like that for me too! If only others could understand everything without us having to say anything. Never mind. You're right, though. I feel like everything would be great if our feelings were conveyed directly to others. Koharu? People like Koharu would thrive in that kind of environment because they would know when their bullying is getting a rise out of people. They wouldn't be able to hide their own issues anymore, and you'd know exactly why someone was bullying someone, whether it be they are just outright a dick and were raised like shit by shitty people, or they have more serious trauma that they need to address. Kakeru's case is actually both. He's just outright a dick and was raised by a shitty person, but also fucking trauma because of how shitty the person he was raised by is. Yeah. Anyway. You're only missing a few rants, maybe. And even then, only in this one. Putting your feelings into words is difficult and it takes a lot of courage. What? So you all want to be like Hey? You know he can't control his power, right? Itsuki-san? Man, young maidens these days sure are burdened by all kinds of concerns. Itsuki-san, please don't tell anybody what we were talking about. Whatever shall I do? Oh no! I think it's time to kill Itsuki. Definitely time to kill Kagami. Seriously, you two, can't you be cuter when you're trying to hide your embarrassment? We're not hiding embarrassment, we're attempting to plot your murder. Jeez, it's a joke. I've come to save all of you worried maidens. Don't sick Saku on me. Save us? Ignore him. He simply has far too much time on his hands and wishes to tease us all. What? That's not it at all. And you said the words out of order. I'm on your side. It's so boring on this ship. Kagami, you lack the endurance to keep up your lies for long. Hey, I'm fine either way. Killing time or evil lies or whatever. No, it is not fine. I've got a plain old Amitakuchi Ghost Leg game. Choose whichever one you like. I have a bad feeling about this. What on earth are you planning, Itsuki? Also, miss, if you don't pick a branch, I'll pick one for you. I have no idea what you're up to, but I will not have someone else make my decisions for me. Hand that over. This piece of paper has lasted through this bit. Let's see. Kakera Masamune Heishi Sakuya for 6 routes. It has lasted for 6 routes. I did grab a piece of paper to start that with the Heishi route, right? It's lasted at least 5 routes. I wonder if it's gonna be able to last till the end. Great, I will take that back. Thank you very much. The results are... Discord, shut up! Why phone Discord and regular Discord gotta do their shit at the same time? Yes, I know there's a new episode of Reflection. I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it on Twitch. I wait for the YouTube VOD. And I haven't even watched the most recent 2 episodes because I don't care. I like it, but it's just... It doesn't give me the serotonin that Forgotten Indigo gives me. Y'all don't know what that is unless you do, and if you do, yay. If you don't, then aw, go watch Forgotten Indigo, it's great. Reflection's alright too. If you like watching people play tabletop RPGs, then yeah, definitely go give either of those a try. I like Forgotten Indigo better though. It gives me enough serotonin that it can actually act as a substitute for my sertraline during times when I cannot afford my sertraline. It's not good that I have to do that sometimes, but it's interesting that it gives me that much serotonin. Reflection, while enjoyable, does not give me that same effect. So I don't like it as much. But yeah, now you know that this is being recorded on a Tuesday. Alright, the results are very interesting. So, Itsuki-san, what are the results? Aw, you don't want me to spoil it right now, do you? What? So you do not intend to tell us? Nanami will be saying this as Itsuki shoves the note into his pocket. This is Kagami. He kills time by toying with others. We should have never agreed to this in the first place. I see, so you did not intend to tell us from the very beginning. What an aggravating man! Come on, girls. Oh, yes, excuse us, Itsuki-san. Oh, look, the inconsistency is still here. Okay, see you later. Oh, and I think I'll give you the results, tonight, I think. Yeah, this is the scene that you say is going to be nearly identical. The previous scene was also nearly identical. Don't skip, because I can't. I don't need the bit paper anymore. Hey, over here, over here. Huh? Someone's calling me. Who is it? That's right. Come on over. Just keep walking. Straight ahead. Huh? But what is this? It's... What is going on? Where are we? I don't know. All of a sudden, I was just here. Mm-hmm. Nice. Your outfits are all perfect. Is that Itsuki's voice? Hey, tell us exactly what's going on here. Oh. Oh. Kitty. Meow. Mikoto-chan, no, you can't attack a cat. Enough of that meowing act. You are no cat. You are Itsuki, correct? Meow, I don't know what you're talking about. Meow. Oh boy, there's the odds again. Stop lying. The situation is all you're doing, is it not? Is this your power? Whatever the case, returns to normal at once. Mikoto-chan, please just calm down. I'll handle this. Shiranui clan secret technique. Kuchi, kuchi, kuchi. Kuchi, 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 kuchi. What? Nanabi-chan. Kuchi, 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 kuchi. Kuchi, 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 kuchi. Kuchi, 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 kuchi. Kuchi, 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 kuchi. Kuchi, kuchi. Give me just a second. There we go. Phone Discord, please stop. I've already got PC Discord off in the corner. Finally had enough, eh? Now hurry up and take us back to the real world. Itsuki? The thing is, even if I wanted to, which after that tickle attack I no longer do, I can't. Why not? None of you can leave until you find the person who's precious to you. Precious? The world of Cinderella is for Miss. Snow White's world is for Koharu, and Little Red Riding Hood's world is for Nanami-chan. Onward to your fairy tale ending. Fairy tale ending? I do not understand what you're talking about. Explain it properly. Oh wait, that is not important. Just return us to the real world at once. Meow. Well then, bye meow. Bye meow. Hey, Itsuki, do not run away from us. Stop jumping from tree branch to tree branch. Stop it. Get back here. Ah. It's too late. No point chasing him now. Your skirt will get stuck anyway if you try to climb the tree after him. Well, this is strange. Cinderella, Snow White, and Little Red Riding Hood, they're all fairy tales. Fairy tales? What are those? Huh? Really? You two don't know what they are? Nope. Are they books of some sort? I've never heard of any of them, though. If what Kagami-san said is true, it seems like we have to go into those worlds, but I don't know the stories at all. Huh? So I'm the only one who knows the fairy tales. That means I have to properly explain them to you. What a massive responsibility. Sorry to burden you, but could you, Koharu? Of course! The yawns are coming again. I'll start with Cinderella first. It's a story about a girl who's been bullied by her older sisters. Bullied? I would never allow myself to be bullied by anyone. I do the bullying around here. And then there's a big combat tournament she goes to. I'm guessing that joke lands better in Japanese than it does in English. I assume the word for tournament and ball are very similar. I don't. That's the only thing I can think of for how that joke is. tournament? I wonder if that includes kendo. I dare say I would be champion. And then, oh yeah, you need to get a glass slipper. So basically, I'll be embarking on an adventure. Got it. Thanks, Koharu. Wait, I don't think you have it quite right. My turn. What's the Red Riding Hood about? Can you explain that to me? Oh, yes, so the Red Riding Hood is about a girl who gets targeted by a wolf while she's delivering something to her grandmother. Delivery? Wolf. Got it. So it's like a shinobi trying to deliver a missive while being stalked by another shinobi on a counter mission. Shinobi? Sorry, I know who the wolf is. The wolf is my enemy. I must defeat it. Seems like we're all up for the challenges we've been given. It's been a while since I've seen battle. Listen, you two. I know it's vexing to have to obey that guy, but it appears we have no choice. Let's all get safely back to the real world. If we encounter Kagami during this, we will turn him back into a human and crush him. Right. Hold on, you two! Alright. I need to take a bit of an intermission for a second. Okay, fellow dragons. Sorry that took a lot longer than I expected. Not that y'all will notice. Had to talk to my friend that I mentioned in last episode about his game some more. I gave him the advice that I needed to give. And apparently it's something that's pretty easy for him to implement. The hardest thing is making sure that the people that have already downloaded it don't lose their save data when he updates it. So, at least it's not something super difficult. And then I had to cook dinner. I was expecting to need to give little bro a ride, but apparently he didn't want a ride, so I cooked dinner instead, and I've set my bathtub up to kind of wash itself. I say kinda because I had to do a little bit of scrubbing and get any dirt or dead skin from my last bath off the sides of it. Basically, washing my master bathroom bathtub, or rather the game lounge spa, the nerd spa's tub, consists of, it's a tub with jets, so it consists of filling it up so that the water is above the jets, just like I would if I was taking a bath, pouring bleach in there, and then running the jets. Got to do the deep disinfection once a month. So yeah, it's set up so it can just do that while I record. And give me a second to check real quick. It should be fine, but let me make sure that it's not foaming up. I hope you don't hear it, because the jets are pretty loud. I imagine that you guys won't be able to hear it over the music and the AC, but we'll see. I imagine if I open the door to the bathroom, you'll be able to hear it, though. Let me see, make sure that it's not foaming for some reason. Alright, yeah, the leftover soap from my last bath is foaming a little bit, but not enough that it's gonna overflow and invade my entire bathroom. So that's good. Because it would be bad if it did that. Because my bathroom's one of those stupid ones that has carpet in it, and I need to fix that eventually. But that requires money. Whatever idiot in 1995 built the house and decided, hey, let's put carpet in both bathrooms, was an idiot. I guess they thought if the elderly lady who was going to be living here alone were to fall, that she would take less damage on carpet than on tile. Which, I mean, technically yes, but also if someone that it's dangerous for a fall to happen to were to fall on any surface, it's not gonna matter. So let me get this shit ready. Alright. I don't feel like I managed to explain everything properly to them. I'm not very sure what's going on, but I think I'm somehow in the fairy tale Snow White. I guess I should just follow how the story goes. Well, here I am in the forest. Ah. Oh dear, where would the dwarf's cottage be? I think that's where I'm supposed to go next. If I'm supposed to find the most important person to me and I'm Snow White, that would be the prince, right? You would think, but in one of the routes it was the poisoned apple that was the most important person to you, so you don't know. Yeah, that's right, the apple. Not the witch, the apple. I wonder if Senri-kun is here too. I'd seen Mikoto-chan, Nanami-chan, and the cat that sort of looked like Itsuki-san. Was it just the four of us here, or were there others? If Senri-kun is here, I hope he didn't get left alone somewhere. He would be very frightened if he had. He might like the alone part, but the unusual environment definitely would not be good. Is that you, Koharu? Huh? Sakuya-san! Oh! Sakuya-san! That outfit! Oh, this? When I came to, I was already wearing it. It is quite gaudy, isn't it? Not my taste at all, I must say. No, I think it looks very nice on you. You have a very lovely dress on yourself, Koharu. Are you headed on a stroll? Yeah. By the way, have you seen Mikoto? She left some time ago, but it seems that she forgot one of her shoes. Mikoto-chan? I think I saw her running off in that direction. Running. I see. Well, I suppose I shouldn't wander off randomly looking for her. I need to devise a plan if I hope to find her. She looked very pretty, you know. She was in a pure white dress. She seemed almost like a princess out of a fairy tale. Oh, really? I think I would like to see her in that dress. It sounds quite lovely. Sakuya-san's smile was small, but it was a very happy one. Now that I think about it, somebody did say that Sakuya-san was Mikoto-chan's childhood friend. Brain order words got lost. All of the Koharu bullshit that I have to deal with on top of this. But when we all paired off, Mikoto-chan chose Itsuki-san. So they haven't been spending as much time together. Still, I saw Sakuya-san watching over her from time to time, though. And also breaking his chopsticks several times. Mikoto-chan must be a very important person to Sakuya-san. Sakuya-san, you wouldn't have happened to see Senri-kun around here, would you? Yes, that's right. You and he were partners. I hear that you two have gotten rather close, what with you baking sweets for him and the two of you fixing his door together. Yeah, if Senri-kun is here somewhere, I'd really like to go find him if I can. Do you say that out of concern for him, or because he's your partner? Well, we are partners, yes, but you're making it sound like I'm looking for him because it's some kind of duty I have to follow. Hi, Simber. I'm not doing it because I have to. I want to be with him. If there's anything I could do to help him, I want to do that. Oh dear, this is so hard to explain. How can I make everything clearer? Oh! I'm very worried for Senri-kun. Worried? Yeah, it can get very lonely being stuck in a place you don't know all by yourself. I don't want Senri-kun to have to go through that. I'm just as concerned about him and his situation as you are about Mikoto-chan. The same as I, huh? Yes! That is rather unfortunate, actually. My own feelings are quite the sordid mess, you know. Huh? Well, be that as it may, I've seen no one here but you. My apologies. No, that's okay. Well then, I wish both of us luck in finding the one whom we seek. Good day. Sakuya-san left. I wonder what he means when he says his feelings are a sordid mess. It sounded kind of bad. Oh, it is. It is very bad. But it's not Ron route bad. Don't worry. Oh boy. Session in a man can be a really scary thing. Hope I don't ever end up like him. That is unfortunately a pretty big possibility. Itsuki-san! What, still hanging around here? If you don't hurry, morning will come. I know, but I don't know where I should go next. I know I'm supposed to go to the dwarf's cottage in the forest, but I'm worried that Senri could be stuck all alone somewhere too. You know, I like that you're so upfront about everything, Koharu-chan. That's an attractive trait. But I think you need to be a little more, well, perceptive, shall we say. Perceptive? There are lots of different types of likes in the world. Right now, you're hanging around the shallow end of the pool. Itsuki-san, why is your tail twitching? What do you mean? Well, I've seen cats swing their tail like that when they're upset. Why are you upset? A little bit, but I'm always slightly upset. Just go with this. But what? Shallow end? I wasn't sure what Itsuki-san meant by that. I opened my mouth to ask, or at least I tried to. Somehow my lips were suddenly stuck tight together, like they had been sewn shut. So I think I'll close up that pretty little mouth. The only words you will be able to speak in this place are words of love. Earlier, I told you to find the most important person to you, right? Or no, I'm going to read that again because I said the order wrong, and I can't keep doing that. Earlier, I told you to find the person most important to you, right? There was something I forgot to add. The consequences if you don't. If you mess up and can't find him, I'll leave you trapped in here. You'll be stuck in this dream forever, all by your lonesome. You don't want that, do you? Alone? I'll be alone again? I won't be utterly heartless, though. Here, I'll send you to the cottage. Good luck, Koharu-chan. Ow! Ow, owie! Where am I? This must be the dwarf's cottage. Oh dear, I really can't say anything at all, can I? How am I supposed to finish the story when I'm like this? Yeah, Itsuki just created more problems than he solved. Beep. Okay. I guess the dwarfs in this dream are actually Hyogo's. Why is this one blue? And why does it have a tattoo? I don't remember seeing this particular one on the ship anywhere. You okay? Really? What's wrong? Why you no talk? Oh no! Since I can't talk, how am I going to answer him? Suddenly, Itsuki-san's words sprung to mind. There was something I forgot to add. The consequences if you don't. I'm reading this line again because it's fun. I like reading for Itsuki and Akito and Mystery Guy, who I think I already spoiled the name of, but I don't remember. Damn it, Senri, you've got stickers on your butt again. If you mess up and can't find him, I'll leave you trapped in here. You'll be stuck in this dream forever, all by your lonesome. You don't want that, do you? If I didn't find my important person, I would be allowed to leave. But I couldn't speak, so I couldn't call that person's name. I couldn't even ask anyone where to find him. But who's my important person in the first place? Everyone on the ship is important to me. Don't cry. Mikoto-chan and Nanami-chan were the first girls I'd ever made friends with. In fact, everyone on the ship were my very first friends. Is that not good enough? Will I have to go back to being alone? Stuck in this dream forever? Without ever seeing Senri-kun again? Try to say it. Senri-kun. I tried to say his name, but the sound wouldn't come out. That made me feel sadder than ever. Don't cry. Senri-kun. Seeing you look so sad makes me... Huh? For a moment I thought I heard Senri-kun talking to me. I looked around the tiny hut, but the only ones there were me and the Hyoko. Was I just imagining it? Someone knocked on the door. Hyoko dwarf. There were supposed to be 7 of them in the story after all, but it felt weird for someone to knock on the door of their own house. Didn't mean to press that button. Good thing it didn't actually do anything. It was too early for the prince to show up, too. He wasn't supposed to come until after Snow White fell into her deep sleep. He was the one who would wake her up with a kiss and sweep her off away to the castle and live happily ever after. Maybe it's... Snow White has to fall into a deep sleep for the story to go right. It happens after she eats a poisoned apple. And the one who brings it is... Really? Really, that's when they do the chapter transition? I'm continuing until the dream sequence is done, fellow dragons. Oh. It could be the witch. I have to answer in order to follow the story, don't I? Nanami-chan! Oh, thank goodness, it's only Nanami-chan. I feel so much better. I have a request. A request? What is it? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm sorry, right now my voice doesn't work for some reason. Her character model needs to not move her lips if her mouth is supposed to be stuck shut. She can't talk. Go away. Go back to your own story. Oh? Mr. Dwarf? Aha. I'm hunting a wolf right now, but he's proving harder to catch than I anticipated. Wait a minute, Little Red Riding Hood hunting the big bad wolf? Isn't it supposed to be... Oh dear, I think Nanami-chan really doesn't understand her role too well at all. I want to use that Hyoko as bait for a trap. What? Me? No. No, you can't use poor Mr. Dwarf as bait to catch a wolf. That'd be cruel. I'm not asking for it for free. I saw a stranger lurking around here earlier. I'll offer my protection from him. Stranger? In exchange for the Hyoko. No. Go away. Go away. Koharu, make her leave. Your mouth isn't working right now, but please tell her no. No, I'm sorry, you can't use poor Mr. Dwarf. He's not wolf food. Since I couldn't talk, I picked up Mr. Dwarf and hugged him to my chest as I ran out of the hut away from Nanami. Oh. Trying to run away from a shinobi. You know better than that, Koharu. But it is rather cute. She doesn't know that. She lived alone. You're the only shinobi, in quotation marks, that she's encountered. I think this should be far enough. Oh shit, she caught up. Oh, I ran much faster than she could. I've got like 2 inches of height on her. My Against you, this is less challenging than a game of tag. Give me the Hiyoko. Don't worry, I won't hurt it. I'll only tie it up. Maybe toss it around. It won't get hurt at all, probably. Nanami-chan reached over to poor Mr. Dwarf, but I hunched over, holding him more tightly to my chest. Ninja girl mean. Suddenly Mr. Dwarf started squirming and wiggling his way out of my arms. With a hop and a jump, he quickly disappeared into the undergrowth. Mr. Dwarf, wait, where are you going? Huh? I clutched Nanami's arm and held on for all I was worth. I may not be able to speak, but I could definitely act to help Mr. Dwarf. Please, Nanami, you have to reconsider. Don't use poor Mr. Dwarf as bait. It's not like you would do such mean things to someone else. Koharu? I've got bad news for you. But those are spoilers for Nanami's backstory, so I will not say them. Ah! That voice. What the hell's one of those stupid things doing out here? That's... Huh? Akito-kun? Oh, is he supposed to be Mr. Big Bad Wolf? I finally found you. God. Damn it, I was hiding so well. Where'd that bird come from? Did that damn thing have a tattoo? The frickin' birds are getting tattoos now. No. Why that tattoo? You won't escape me that easily. Oh, we're saved. You okay? I scared him out of the bush so that she'll leave us alone. Are you okay? Thank you, Mr. Dwarf. It was you who saved us both. Coming to the rescue right when I needed him. You're almost like Senri-kun, Mr. Dwarf. Apologies, Dr. Son. I think it's best that we both get away from here. We certainly have run a wrong way. I hope we'll be able to find our way back to the cottage, okay? Oh dear, I think we're lost, Mr. Dwarf. Let's try going back the way we came. Wait, which way was that? I don't know. The footsteps are loud. It's okay, don't worry. We'll find our way. You sure? Yes, I'm sure we will. Strange, neither of us can speak normally, but it feels like Mr. Dwarf and I are actually having a conversation. Well, hi there. What are you doing out here, Koharu? Hmm? Kakeru-gun? What's wrong? Can't you talk? Mm-mm. Oh, poor thing. Although that's less Snow White and more the Little Mermaid. Oh, it looks like Kakeru-kun knows that I'm supposed to be Snow White. Hey, Koharu, you aren't hungry, are you? Hungry? No, I can't say I'm particularly hungry right now. Also, I can't open my mouth. Want a bite of something sweet? Kakeru-kun, you're being weird. He's not acting like his usual self. You don't know that. In this route especially, you don't know that. See, there's something I'd like for you to taste. Taste? Oh no, is he the witch? Gross, I don't want to read that line. I'm going to, but I don't want to. Me, come here, Snow White. Kakeru grabbed me by the arms and pulled me close, a big creepy smile on his face. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. He's the witch. She's kind of messed up. But what the hell? Fight back. Aren't you a feisty one, Snow White? I'd love to play for a while, but I'm afraid we don't have that kind of time. There, you don't have to be so afraid. This won't hurt a bit. But it might be a little hard to breathe. I will kick you in the face, you idiot! Mr. Dwarf! What if it isn't a meddlesome little dwarf? It's not your scene yet, so why don't you just exit the stage, eh? Nope. Koharu, are you alright? Masamune-san! Well then, here comes the prince. Guess I'll have to look for another opportunity later. What? Thank God I got here before you took a bite out of that poisoned apple. Masamune-san? What was that all about? Kakeru-kun certainly wasn't acting like himself. It was really scary, actually. Koharu. These woods are dangerous. You shouldn't stay out here. Come back with me in my castle. His castle? And what the hell is he wearing? That hat is kind of stupid. Could Masamune-san be the prince who's supposed to rescue Snow White? He wakes her up with a kiss and takes her to his castle where they get married and live happily ever after. That's how the story of Snow White goes. But what about Senri-kun? Where is he? Which part is he playing? I knelt down and wrote Senri's name in the dirt. Senri? Who is that? Something's definitely wrong here. Everyone's acting so strange. Did Itsuki-san fuck with people's memories? Come, Snow White, we must leave before the witch's poisoned apple henchman comes back. Don't worry, I will protect you. You'll never be in any danger ever again. No! Never go with this creepy man! What's wrong? I don't want to! You can't be the real Masamune-san if you've forgotten about Senri-kun! Get away from her, you pervert! I will peck you. I have a beak now, apparently, so I will peck you. Koharu, where are you going? Away from you, pervert man! I clutched Mr. Dwarf to my chest and took off running. I didn't look back. Nanami-chan being cruel to poor Mr. Dwarf. Kagero-kun acting strange and scary. Masamune-san forgetting all about Senri-kun. Something was wrong. Very, very wrong. I ran and ran, even after I got tired. Fear wouldn't let me stop. I kept running deeper into the forest. How could Masamune-san just forget about Senri-kun like that? Oh no! What if, just like how Masamune-san forgot about him, Senri-kun has forgotten all about me? Once I find him, how will I make him remember me? I haven't forgotten you, I just can't talk. Where am I? I don't think I've come to this place before. What's with this creepy tree? That tree is creepy. Why is it creepy? Hey, whoa, you're not supposed to be here. Huh? That voice. Oh. I was lying in a cool, dark place. It was very quiet except for the distant sound of dripping water. I guess that meant I was deep underground. Are you okay, Mr. Dwarf? Mr. Dwarf? Oh, Mr. Dwarf is gone. I'd been holding him to my chest the whole time, but now he was gone. Trapped in the darkness, I let out a wordless scream. Mr. Dwarf? Oh no! Did I accidentally let go of him when I fell down that hole? I assume that it was a hole and that Itsuki didn't warp me here? Because that's what happened. Itsuki warped her ass there. Mr. Dwarf? What am I gonna do? I'm so sorry, Mr. Dwarf. I wasn't able to keep you safe. I couldn't keep Mr. Dwarf safe, and I couldn't find Senri-kun. Koharu. Senri-kun? Have you been trapped in this darkness too? I'm so sorry. I wanted to find you sooner, but I couldn't. Even now, you still keep worrying only about me. Try worrying about yourself a little. Senri-kun, you can hear me? Of course I can. Why wouldn't I? It's your voice. Senri-kun. Sorry I had to go through this. I'm sorry I couldn't rescue you. No, it's okay. I had Mr. Dwarf with me. Well, I used to, but then I messed up and dropped him when I fell in this hole. Wait, no, don't cry, please. I'm fine, really. I'm totally fine. What? That little Yoko, that pathetic thing that couldn't protect you? Oh wait, no, he wasn't finished reading. Oh well, that's fine. That little Yoko, that pathetic thing that couldn't do anything to protect you? That was me. You were Mr. Dwarf? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it at all. I should have. He has that same tattoo. Anyway, what was with Toya and Yuiga? I can't believe them. They were both acting like they had some kind of claim to you. Jerks. How entitled, how despicable of them. Yuiga thought he was an apple? Really? A fucking apple? That makes no sense whatsoever. I guess both of them do have deceptive appearances, so that fits. Toya trying to lure you to some castle for your own protection. That's marriage fraud. That fucker belongs in jail. Marriage fraud? How old does he think he is playing Prince? 5? I have no idea what's gotten into them. Hearing Senri-kun's voice really helped me calm my nerves. It really was him. Everyone else was acting strange and quite unlike themselves, but Senri-kun was still his usual self. So for real, they both got to touch you like that. Not what I haven't. Huh? Oh my gosh, what's going on? My feet can't feel the ground. I'm scared. Oh, open your eyes. Oh, the prettier version of this. Hey, he actually has 2 wings. Where was the other one on that model? Huh? Oh wow, how beautiful. We're flying, aren't we? You have wings, Senri-kun. That's so amazing. I'm just glad that I've done something to put a smile on your face. Before you said I was good at making you happy. I thought the same thing back then too. But Joe was smiling. You'll show your smile for practically anyone. That made me think that what I'd done wasn't really all that special to you. I also figured that since you were perpetually happy, you weren't the type to cry easily. But now I understand. Even though I was turned into a Hyoko and couldn't speak at all. I still wanted to help you. To protect you. I even bounced on Akito's head I even bounced on Shikuri's head to spook him out of the bush so that Nanami would leave you alone. So that Shiranui would leave you alone. I've never done something like that before. I've never felt like that before. Koharu, I really like you a lot. Senri-kun. I like you too, Senri-kun. A whole lot. Oh, says you can leave now. He got his romantic comedy. He's good. I have food to check on now, fellow dragons. And we've exited the dream sequence. So I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to start from Koharu waking up next time. I think the Senri route is actually a bit longer than other ones, or I've stopped to, yeah, I think Senri and Akito specifically are longer. I think each route has one that's longer. I think Senri might be the one that's longer in the Koharu route. I think that, Itsuki might be the... No? Huh. Is Itsuki longer or is Natsuhiko longer? I don't know. I completely forgot that I skipped over 2 characters in the Mikoto route for the time being. Alright, I'm gonna be back. I'll be back, fellow dragons. See you next time. Bye.